Welcome back, everybody. David Feldman-Makrias here, and I want to rant about something. I've been dealing with this, and anybody in any sort of digital, tech savvy, IT, whatever space, especially if you're doing anything with marketing, this is like the detriment of any agency, freelancer's time. It's just like, oh my gosh, the security of logging into different platforms is getting ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This is a big time drain, and I want to know if anybody has any real viable solutions. As an example, I've been dealing with two items today, and members of my team have been contacting me to try and help them facilitate because it goes all the way up to ownership, which is just crazy. So, for example, onboarding clients or getting them set up with access, and let's take a website for an example. A website, usually clients will buy domains and they'll buy it through GoDaddy or Google Domains or wherever. But oh my gosh, trying to get into the admin portal, it's like it's easier to get into Fort Knox sometimes, it feels like. I don't understand. Like the push tap notification codes go to multiple devices now. Sometimes they send, sometimes they don't send. I get it. It's really secure and it's hard for people to get into stuff and it's great. But what about for the vendors and the companies that actually need to get into devices? Like why is it so difficult? Here's another example. Square, try and get into Square Online for a specific client, and I'm trying to connect an app, and the app is supposed to sync in with Square. Well, now Square changes policy, and only the owner's account can actually sync the app, not even an admin at the highest level. Okay, sounds good. So now I have to bug the owner to actually get the account information. And then I try and log into their account. And oh, yeah, now they're not doing normal sign ins. They're only doing sign ins through Google. And it's like, but it worked the other day. Why does all this stuff have to change all the time? Oh my gosh. And I want to know if there's actually solutions out there. I would love to build one. Like why can't one marketing agency professional, team lead, whatever, just have logins to everything? Like honestly, all the logins should be given to somebody else. It should just be given to a centralized Gmail. Nothing should be set up under one individual person's phone because it's just a freaking nightmare. That's the only thing that I know how to combat that. And that was very, very intentful to set up that way only because I've stumbled on these issues so many different times. I know this is a rant, but I'm really, really curious. Sign in issues, just signing in. It's just like, why? Does anybody have any useful tips, tricks, ideas to combat that? I really want to know. The best thing I've been able to do is if you need a two-factor authentication, there's probably a two-factor code. If you need a two-factor authentication, you gotta I know like you can do Google's 2FA app, that's good, but it is a nightmare to set up on specific platforms. Like trying to set that up under Meta, anything to do with Meta is just a freaking mess. Anything to do with Meta is a freaking disaster. So, especially trying to find access and at big levels, like if you have a lot of different Facebooks, oh man, it's just a pain. But I'm trying not to complain too much. I'm curious about solutions. I really am. The biggest solutions I have right now is creating just a set Gmail that your company uses and then putting all the 2FAs under there. And then if you need to give specific people access on your team, you do it that way. That's the best way I know how. If something needs to be sent to a phone, maybe we have to buy a phone and people actually have to just use that. Can Google Voice work as a 2FA? I don't think so. I've read a couple different things about that. I don't know. Stretching for ideas here, guys. I would love your input. Love anything you have to say about this. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the content that I'll be delivering. And let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I just find it very, very difficult these days, and a lot of time is being wasted here. So Looking forward to responses. Looking forward to moving forward. Thank you, guys.